But remember, whoever you give that mentor title to needs to be somebody that you trust. You need to be 100% confident that that person has your best interest at heart if you're going to call them a mentor. Proper mentorship can transform anyone, especially someone who's willing to learn. When you go onto a summer internship, there may not be anybody there that is an obvious mentor. Now, in my language, when I talk about mentors, I talk about people that will give you the good, the bad, and the ugly. Somebody that you can trust, that knows you very well, to give you straight feedback, but more importantly, able to give you advice that is completely tailored to who you are and to your career aspirations. In many cases, as a summer intern, you may not know the people within that organization well enough to be able to call them a mentor. Now, you may be assigned a mentor for the summer, but I want you to think about that person not so much as a mentor, but think about them as an advisor, someone who can answer your questions about the company, someone who can answer your questions about who you should meet or what kind of assignments you should take, somebody who might be even able to help you with the assignment. Think about them as an advisor because they don't know you well enough to really give you tailored advice the way I think a real mentor would. Now, the other thing that you should consider is mentors do not need to be within your organization. They just need to understand your organization's context. If you're working in an investment bank, they need to understand what that looks like. If you're working at a marketing or a consumer products company, they need to understand what that looks like. If you're in a technology environment, they need to understand that environment in order for you to get advice from them that's tailored to you, but that will be successful in that particular environment. Mentors can also be peers, people who care a lot about your success, know you very well, and they know the environment that you're working in. So don't think that you have to have a mentor within the organization in order to be successful. That is not the case at all. But remember, whoever you give that mentor title to needs to be somebody that you trust. You need to be 100% confident that that person has your best interest at heart if you're going to call them a mentor. Otherwise, you can call them an advisor. And an advisor can be very valuable to you in helping to guide you through those 10 weeks. Do not despair if you do not find a relationship that you can give that mentor title to. Continue to deliver with excellence, continue to engage with people, continue to use the people that have been assigned to you as an advisor, and over time, those advisory relationships can in fact mature to be mentoring relationships. But even if they do not over the course of those 10 weeks, that does not mean that you are not going to be successful. You can be exceedingly successful with strong advisor relationships over the course of those 10 weeks. What's most important is that you engage with people. They see that you are eager, that you are enthusiastic, that you are engaged, and that you are executing. Go get them.